Windows not coming down, door lock's not working. 2017 CRV. I was able to fix one of the problems, and the problem was inside of this thing. A bunch of wires were broken, so I had to go to Honda dealer and buy the whole wire and harness. Unfortunately, I think I have a second problem, and that is my door actuator. After replacing the harness, my window problem was fixed. My window started going up and down, but my door lock still not responding. So I'm going to order this actuator, sits behind this, and replace it. Hopefully that does it. But for sure, this wiring harness, its weak point is right in here. Hopefully that helps you, and hopefully when I get my actuator, that'll completely solve my problem. But at least my window is now going up and down. These are the tools I use to fix my power window and door lock actuator issues. Get these plastic, help you out to remove the plastic paneling on the side of the door. Screwdriver, there's one screw, and these came in handy to replace 10 amp fuse. This one says 7.5, but it's actually a 10 amp fuse. I just have this as an example. I use a continuity tester, the multimeter here, test my fuses. And this is actually the part number for the wiring harness. If your door lock and power window doesn't work behind the driver, left side rear, I set out to replace this wiring harness, which was fairly easy. I used my trim tools to remove the plastic paneling to get into here. It took about 20 minutes to replace this. The biggest challenge is when you unplug this, you want to make sure that you don't let go the other end into the chassis of the car. That would be bad. I'm not going to do a video on how I did it, but you'll have to figure it out. I thought it was pretty easy. So once I replaced this, put it all together, and I noticed that my power door lock still did not work back there. It was only on the rear driver's side. All the other power lock actuators worked fine. This, originally replacing this, did repair my window. My window started going up and down, which I think the big issue is, you can see in here, all these wires are just dry rotted from opening and closing. I think this is the point where it opens and closes the door. I'm probably going to buy another one of these for the passenger side, which I'm pretty sure eventually this is going to happen to that side as well. So me thinking that my power door locks were not working, it was probably because of this actuator. So luckily, chatting with someone at the parts department, they suggested I look into replacing a 10 amp fuse. Apparently the 10 amp fuse was burnt for the door lock. Interestingly enough, the window fuse was not burnt, but I think what caused the fuse to burn out was probably the fact that something shorted out in here. Now I cut this boot. When you buy a new boot, you're not going to see this opening. I just cut it open here to see what was going on. And so yeah, that's, once I replaced this and this fuse, it's a 10 amp fuse, and I have now a working window and a working door lock actuator. I hope this video helps you. If you liked it, please press the like button, and thank you for your time.